How's everyone's Friday night? Going well, I hope. It has been a busy day, but productive day, so that's good. And hey, guys, I was looking at all the stuff that's coming out on Wednesday. Oh my gosh, you can't believe how busy we're going to be next week. There is so much stuff coming out. I remembered a few of the things, but I didn't remember them all. It's going to be crazy, crazy, I tell you. But let's take a look at some information for tonight before we get started ripping into our boxes and packs. First thing up there is just about feedback, and it's because it comes up a lot. I get asked the question a lot, and I have my feedback set to be automated on eBay. And that's really just so you guys don't have to wait on me, right? So as soon as you leave positive feedback for me, you should instantly get it in return. I mean, like within 30 seconds or something. It should be pretty quick. After you leave it, you should get it right back. The second thing, of course, is a quick little message to say thank you, because I do appreciate you stopping by and watching the break and chatting with me and bidding with me, breaking with me. So thank you for joining me and spending part of your Friday night. What we're looking at now, these are the breaks that are already listed on eBay that I've got coming up over the next 5 days. We've got a lot of stuff coming up, and we're going to be even crazy busier than this next week. It's just going to be insane. But taking a look at tonight, okay, or tomorrow night rather, we've got an autographed baseball bat, an autographed batting helmet. We're going to open a half case of Leaf autographed football jerseys. It's the first time I've done the jerseys by the half case. I do the helmets that way, as you guys know, but this will be our first jump into doing half cases of jerseys. So let's see how that goes. I'm looking forward to that. We will also do a case of Optic baseball tomorrow night, and that is the last of the Optic that I have on hand. On Sunday, it's a mini football helmet, an autographed New Era baseball hat. That's a brand new product that I haven't tried before with the New Era baseball cap, so we'll see how that goes. An autographed baseball jersey and a three-peat basketball box, which will have an autographed basketball, an autographed basketball jersey, and an autographed picture in it. We will also open a half case of Allen and Genter on Sunday night. On Monday, we're going to open a case of Onyx Preferred Players National Edition autographed baseball. So there's going to be 3 baseballs in that case. And that one is listed, guys, as a player break. So it's not listed by teams. It's listed by the player name. And we'll see how it goes. I may list it the next time by teams, but I wanted to try a player break, and we'll see how we like it. We will also do the back half of the case of Leaf autographed football jerseys that we start on, I think, what did I say, tomorrow, Saturday? We'll do the back half of that case on Monday. We'll do a second case of immaculate collegiate, which we're getting ready to open the first case of tonight. And we'll do another case of certified football. On Tuesday, we'll do a third case of cornerstones basketball, and that will be the final case of that I have on hand. And we'll do another Allen and Genter. Wednesday is going to be crazy, and it's going to be a long break, kind of. But we're going to open 4 products that come out on Friday. Elements Football, we're going to open a full case of it. Noir Basketball, that's priced about like Spectra was, so it's a very high-end product, and frankly, I like it a lot, but we'll see how you guys feel about it. But we're going to open a full case of that on Wednesday. Immaculate Baseball, which I see I managed to get a typo in. Immaculate Baseball also, did I fix it there? Where am I? Yeah. Also comes out on Wednesday. We'll open a full case of it. And then when we get to Topps Chrome, we're going to open a half case, just because I think by that point we will have already been breaking for a while. So we'll do Topps Chrome as a half. So that's what we're looking like in the days ahead. But for tonight, which is the most important part, we've got 3 breaks tonight. It is Immaculate Collegiate Football up first. Then that will be followed by a case of Topps Inception Baseball. And then coming up last this evening will be Cornerstones Basketball. So if you're here for Cornerstones, I'm going to say you probably have got, I don't know, probably maybe 50 minutes to an hour, something like that, give or take 5 or 10 minutes, and we should be at Cornerstones. All 3 of our breaks tonight are paid shipping breaks, and I'm projecting them to go out on Wednesday. I'm hoping, and I'm going to try really hard to get them out sooner than that. But I have had kind of a crazy week, lots of doctor's appointments and other appointments and meetings, and yay. So hopefully I can get a lot done this weekend, get us on track. But for now, I'm going to project Wednesday. We'll hope for sooner. And if you get skunked in one of these breaks tonight, any consolation card or cards that you would be due are going to ship with the rest of the break because these are paid shipping breaks. So first up, just came out tonight, 5 boxes of 2018 Immaculate Collegiate Football. It's a full case break. It's break number 1. It ended tonight, Friday night, the 27th of July. Of course, all of this was listed on eBay, ended on eBay, and we're live streaming it same night here on YouTube. And of course, you've got the format you guys know, team names and bidder names across from them. New spreadsheet will go up before every product. So if you're in one of the other breaks, you'll see your name up there as soon as we get to your product. Last but not least, I am removing autofocus, setting a manual focus. It does change what you see. It makes the background look out of focus. But we look at our cards up really close and we're going to be able to see them fine. So shouldn't be any worries there. In chat tonight, we have Greg. Hi, Greg. And also Nicholas. Nicholas says, oh, he got outbid at the last second on Immaculate. Oh, man, Nicholas, I'm telling you, you got to use Auction Sniper. It's the only way to roll. That's how Auction Sniper, I'm always singing their praises. I swear I don't work for them, but I love that service. It's such an awesome service. If you've never used it, it's just auctionsniper.com. It's also good for bid management. Even if you don't care that much about the sniping part of it, it's great because you can go in and constantly adjust or delete or do whatever you want to do to your bids up until about a minute before the auction ends, and it keeps track of it for you. It tells you if you've been outbid. It can do all kinds of fun things, and it's free to use. If you lose the bid, and then if you win the bid, they don't charge you much. It's usually like a quarter or something, so not too much. Hi, Phil. Hi, Ryan. And Bobby B is here, too. How's everybody doing tonight on this Friday night? So Immaculate, this is another one. Of course, it's really expensive, and that's why they like to give us this high-end packaging, because they charge us so incredibly much money for Immaculate. They should be giving us some nice high-end packaging. Although, frankly, I'd be fine with paying less for the product and just having a regular box, but it's not like we have that option now, is it? So, all right, let's see what we can find. And whoops, I didn't mean to pull the hit up first. I'm used to the base being on the bottom. I forgot we're in Immaculate, where that ain't gonna work that way, at least not for the first one. So, whoops, sorry about that. You got a little preview of our hit. Ah, well, it's all good. There is a Tom Brady up first, numbered to 99. And of course, being that this is collegiate, guys, these cards are going to go to the teams that the player is with right now at this point in time. And let me, actually, I want to grab something real quick here. In case we come across a rookie that I can't remember, I figured I better get this, spreadsheet. So, of course, the Tom Brady for the Patriots. First up, that is a hit, is Baker Mayfield. That is numbered to 84, and it is a piece of the gloves, of course, and it's going to go to the Browns. And I've got to get out some of our thick card sleeves. Nicholas, Monday is the only other time I'm doing Immaculate Collegiate. I don't usually buy a lot of the collegiate stuff. You know, 1 or 2 cases is generally about where I end up. That's going to be too thick to go in that sleeve. So I'll come up with a plan B for that one to protect it when the time comes. Then we have Ronald Jones II. And is Ronald Jones a Tampa Bay Buccaneer? Some of these guys you would think by now I would remember them, but yet I don't. I don't always. Yeah, he is a Buccaneer. Okay. So you're going to have to bear with me. I do want to check some of these as we go along so I don't call something out wrong and freak somebody out if it's supposed to be their hit. And there's Ronald Jones again. That one is numbered to 8. That's a little bit nicer patch than the one we just saw, isn't it? Oh, Stang Lover's looking for some Titans. We'll try to find you some Titans, my friend. There is a redemption. We're going to set it over there and come back to it. Mike White to 99. Mike White is a Dallas Cowboy. And yeah, baby, Mason Rudolph. And it's numbered to 5. So the Steelers are already having themselves a good go of it out of the first box with a nice Mason Rudolph to 5 and an awesome patch right there. So, excellent hit for the Steelers. Our redemption we're going to leave. We'll look at it at the end. Oh, Nicholas, this is making Nicholas very sad because he got outbid at the last second on the Steelers. So he was sad that he saw the Mason Rudolph come out knowing that it's not headed to his house. Man, that is an ugly green color they chose for that inside of that box, wasn't it? Like, what? That's a weird sort of green. Kind of I don't know, a sea foamy kind of green, but it somehow reminds me of like a rundown hotel from the 60s. I don't know. This is just the color I don't like of the inside of the box. Not that that matters, but just saying. There is Todd Gurley. He is numbered to, 99. And then we have James Washington, Steelers up again. That one is numbered to 12 with the James Washington relic. And SNS Design, I don't think I am going to the National. You know, I've been telling you guys I've been going back and forth because it's within driving distance. And you know what? You see how much stuff's coming out on Wednesday. That kind of made the decision for me. Hayden Hurst, he is a Baltimore Raven. That is a big, thick card with cleats, and it is numbered to 22. That is another one that's going to be too thick to fit, excuse me, in a traditional sleeve. Dallas Cowboys, ba-boom, numbered to 10. How about Ezekiel Elliott on-card autograph? Cowboys just rocked a nice hit. Next out is Jamon Moore, numbered to 99. Of course, we've talked about Jamon Moore's sad little signature for several nights now because we see him a lot in, in certified. He is a Packer, and his signature does leave quite a bit to be desired. And look at the Browns. Baker Mayfield to 5. We are hitting some nice low-numbered stuff tonight. Some beautiful patches. The Browns with an excellent Baker Mayfield to 5. So far, so good. Oh, is anybody in here that was... somebody was asking me last night if Panini was going to do the redemption swap out again, and I said I thought that they were, but I didn't have all the details, so I checked today. They are doing it again, but there is a minimum amount that you have to swap in. So basically what it is this: if you're at the National, Panini has a booth, and certain hours each day they will let you go there and swap out redemptions that you have sitting in your account. If you don't want that to wait on them anymore, you can swap them out and kind of take a luck of the draw sort of approach and get something out of a grab bag. But here's the important part. Well, first I would always suggest that you just write down the ones that you're interested in swapping out, because that would make it go faster. Then they'll just get online and verify it. There's Dan Marino to 5 for the Dolphins. Secondly, it has to have been in your account at least 4 months. You can't swap out anything that hasn't been sitting there at least 4 months. Third, it has to have a value, either the card itself or a combined value of what you want to trade in, of $45 per the Beckett price guide. We have Alvin Kamara, John Kelly, and Josh Dobbs, all from Tennessee, but of course, all on different teams. So we've got Saints and Steelers, and is John Kelly a Ram? I'll have to look up John Kelly, but I think he's a Ram. So we'll have to set that aside to use random.org to sort that out. Numbered to 99, here's Rashad Penny. That will go to the Seahawks, of course. Here comes Ronald Jones again. That's numbered to 32 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, part of the gloves. And that, well, I guess not. I thought I saw some glue or something on that, but maybe it's not. So anyway, on the redemptions, you can do it as long as the card or cards equal at least $45 in Beckett value, and they will let you do that with cards worth up to $400, and they'll just swap you out right there on the spot. Darren Carrington II to 99. Darren Carrington II is an undrafted free agent. Has not signed with anybody else. He's going to sit over there in the pile. He's going to have to be given out using random as well. Marcel Aitman, and that's a nice looking patch. Marcel Aitman is a Raider, and that is numbered to 25. So if you are going to the National and you want to clean up a whole bunch of redemptions sitting in your account, that's the way to do it. And the grab bags will be set up like in monetary values. Luke Falk to 99 for the Titans. So, you know, if your cards are worth, say, the top end of that, $400, you'd be pulling out of a different grab bag than if your cards were worth, say, $50. So, but they're going to use the Beckett price guide to determine what your cards are worth. So, of course, we all know how that goes. You know, something maybe we pulled 3 years ago might have been worth a lot at the time we pulled it when we never got it, and worth less now, but that's how they're going to do it. Stang Lover, you got your nice Luke Falk. I thought that might make you happy. J.J. Watt, numbered to 99 for the Texans. And we have Ronald Jones, Sam Darnold, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Deontay Burnett. So we've got Buccaneers, Jets, Steelers, and Deontay Burnett, a Titan, I believe. So that is another card that is going to go over here into our little pile. We have quite a little pile of things to do something with. And this is Michael Gallup for the Cowboys, numbered to 99. Behind that, for the Bears, we have a nice Anthony Miller to 80. Once again, part of the gloves. Stang Lover says now he needs to be ecstatic. Now I need to pull him something even better. Quadre Henderson, numbered to 99. And, of course, he was not drafted, but signed with the Steelers somewhere along the way. So he is, conveniently, it says Pittsburgh on the card. That's his college, of course. But he did end up signing with the Steelers. So a Steelers hit. Akram Wadley to 99 with an autograph and a relic. He is a Titan. So Stang Lover's stacking them up here at the moment. Broncos, you've got yourselves a nice hit with Cortland Sutton to 99 and a big piece of a letter or a number, it looks like, on that patch. So nice hit for the Broncos as well with Cortland Sutton. If I could get this out of there, we'd be doing all right. Poor, sad, ugly green inside. Like, I don't know who chose that color. Who just sat around and thought that was a good color. I don't know. Maybe you guys like it better than I do. And I like green, but I don't like that shade of green. It's a weird looking color. Okay, we have Brett Favre to 49, Green Bay Packers. Chris Godwin, Deshaun Hamilton, and Saquon Barkley. So Chris Godwin, he's last year. Oh, man. Is he a Buccaneer, too? Why am I blanking on Chris Godwin? I'll have to look him up. Maybe a Buccaneer. Deshaun Hamilton, is he a Bronco? Let me see if I wrote him down. I never remember him. Did I write him down? I guess I didn't. Well, shoot. I'm going to have to look up a couple of these. Saquon Barkley, of course, is a Giant. And I should know Deshaun Hamilton. I've pulled him a million times. But anyway, I don't seem to have written him down. So we'll double check it when we give it out, of course. Royce Freeman, that is part of the glove. It is numbered to 60, and Royce Freeman is a Bronco. Steelers keep on keeping on. Here comes James Washington, numbered to 8. Do have a little bit of a bad corner down here in the lower left, but that is a nice James Washington chin strap signature, right? So part of the chin strap of the helmet is what is signed there for James Washington to 8. Here is a 1 of 1, a handsome 1 of 1 for the Colts, and it is Dion Kane with the nice ACC patch. And of course, how unfortunate that this one is a sticker auto when it's the 1 of 1. Like most of the autographs in here are on card, and our 1 of 1 is unfortunately a sticker. Kerryon Johnson comes out for the Lions. That is numbered to 99. And then last out is Michael Gallup to 99 for the Cowboys, Dallas Cowboys. Now we have a redemption. Let's look at that before we deal with our other pile of assorted stuff over here. Oh, man, it's John Elway. Oh, that is so nice. That is so nice. Immaculate ink, card number 11. Let's go find out what that's going to be numbered to, because I'm thinking it's going to be low. I'm thinking somebody's probably going to be pretty happy. Oh, that's the wrong. Now we're on the right place, sort of. Now we're definitely in the right place. John Elway, that's pretty sweet. You don't pull a whole lot of. I don't pull a whole lot of John Elway. I'm kind of liking that. That is a very nice hit. And what did I say our card set was? Immaculate ink. Where are you, Immaculate ink? I'm just blind, that's what. And card number 11, John Elway, is to 25. Sweet. All right, let's get back over here for a second. Nicholas, you're out of here tonight. I'm sorry you got outbid, man. I am sorry about that. I hope we have good luck for you on Monday night then. If you get in, if you jump in then, I hope that we will be able to get you what you want. Okay, so Chris Godwin, Deshaun Hamilton, and Saquon Barkley. So this is a giant. I believe Chris Godwin is a Buck, and Deshaun Hamilton maybe is a Bronco, but why don't I have him written down? Let me see if I've got him anywhere else. Surely I do have him written down somewhere. Because, like, I've pulled him a million times. Why can't I remember him? He is a Bronco, so I did remember him and just wasn't sure that I did. Okay, so to take this card outright, someone would have to own 2 of the 3 teams. If no one owns 2 of the 3 teams, then it will go to random.org. And it would go in as Buccaneer, Bronco, Giant, because that's the order they are on the card. Let's go over to the spreadsheet first and see if we happen to have anyone that owns 2 of the 3 teams. So the Buccaneers, Greg's Coins. The Broncos, Wanger 3042, and Saquon Barkley. And the Giants position is J.W. Burton 1984. So, whoops, so that means we are going to go to random.org. And I will enter them just exactly the way I showed you there on the card. Okay, so it's going to go in as Bucks, Broncos, Giants. And I will hit random 3 different times. The first 2 times are not going to count. It's only the 3rd and final time that counts. Okay, so good luck to all 3 of our teams. And remember, only the 3rd one, all right? So first one doesn't count. Second one doesn't count. 3rd and final, you'll see it there 3 times. Our date and time stamp, it comes up as the Broncos. So that means this card is going to the Deshaun Hamilton bidding position, which is the Broncos. And of course, again, I'm always writing on the sleeve. I'm never going to write, of course, on a card. Now we have another one to do. Here we have the Broncos, the Jets, the Steelers and the Titans. Broncos, Jets, Steelers, Titans. In this case, you'd have to own 3 out of the 4 to have 51% or more. So most likely we're going to be heading to random again, but let's check it out and we'll make for sure. All right, so our Bucks once again is Greg's Coins. The Jets tonight, Blazer 42. The Steelers, Logic Boy, and Deontay Burnett. And the Titans is Staying Lover. All right, so yeah, that tells the story. Back over to random.org, and we're going to go through it again. So same thing, they're going to be entered left to right. I will hit random 3 times. First 2 will not count. Only the third one will count. And Titans was my 4th team. I had to think about that a minute. Oh, I was just typing that in and I didn't even realize I hadn't clicked in the box. Daggone it. I thought I had all that typed in. I looked up there. Oh, whoops, no dummy. Didn't click in the box before you started typing all that stuff. Ah, well, live and learn, right? Live and learn. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. You can ignore the first one, ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. There's 3 times, date and time stamp going to the Buccaneers. So that is the Ronald Jones II position on this card for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I think Ronald Jones already had some hits in here as well. So the Buccaneers, they must be living right. They're just cleaning house right now. All right, we have Alvin Kamara for the Saints, John Kelly for the Rams, and Josh Dobbs for the Steelers. You know the drill by now. So let's go check it out. The Saints, where are you, Saints? Brian Powell, 1980. Our Los Angeles Rams, Fast Focus 3311. And our Pittsburgh Steelers, Logic Boy. So headed back over to random. Same scenario will be typed in the left to right aspect. And we will use hit random 3 times. First 2 won't count. Third will tell the story. All right, so that was Saints. Let me make sure I type in the box this time. Might be helpful. It's Saints, Rams, Steelers. Ignore the first one. Ignore the second one. Here comes our third and final. 3 times. Our date and time stamp. That one going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. That is this little triple relic from the Titans. All these guys were Tennessee Titans once upon a time. Members of the fabulous SEC conference. That one going to the Josh Dobbs and the Steelers position. Okay, Darren Carrington II. He was not drafted, has not signed with anybody that I am aware of. So here's my disclaimer. We're going to give him away tentatively by way of random.org. If I find out tonight after the break and I sit down with the computer and find out, oh, he signed with somebody yesterday and I didn't know it, then he would go to the team that he signed with yesterday or whenever. But as far as I know, he is not signed with anyone. I will double check that. So if he is signed with someone, it would go to that team. Assuming he is not, which is what I believe to be true, then he will go to whatever team comes out of this random. So he's provisionally awarded using random. Hopefully that all made sense. So you went along with me. You saw me copy all of our teams. Now they are all pasted here into random, all 32 teams. With this many items in the list, we don't need to do it multiple times. We're going to hit random 1 single time. Wherever it comes up, that's where it's going to go. So that comes up as the Minnesota Vikings. And again, provisionally awarded to the Vikings, assuming that Darren Carrington hasn't signed some kind of a deal in the last day or two that I just somehow didn't read about. But I don't believe that he has. So to recap, Vikings via random is this Darren Carrington card. This went to the Steelers, the Josh Dobbs position using random. This went to Ronald Jones, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers via random. And this went to Deshaun Hamilton and the Broncos via random. We had a nice redemption. For some reason, I didn't write the team on it. For John Elway and the Broncos, it will be numbered to 25 on the nice John Elway redemption. And then we had Michael Gallup, Kerryon Johnson, our nice 1 of 1 here with Deion Kane. Maybe, is this the only sticker that we got in the whole product? It might be, which just kills me that it's on a 1 of 1. But anyway, the Colts with the nice 1 of 1. A James Washington to 8. Again, a little bit of an imperfect corner down there in the lower left. In particular, that's a chin strap autograph. And then Quadre Henderson, Luke Falk, Baker Mayfield. Nice low number to 5. James Washington, a nice Mason Rudolph to 5. Mike White. We got a couple more here still to look at. I'm just stacking things, getting them kind of sorted out of the way as we go along. Akram Wadley and Michael Gallup, Marcel Aitman, Rashad Penny, Jamon Moore. Nice Ezekiel Elliott to 10. I mean, that's a very nice hit as well for the Cowboys. Beautiful patch, Ronald Jones to 5 or to 8. What does that say? To 8 for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And another Ronald Jones. So there was lots of Ronald Jones in this case. A popular choice this evening was Ronald Jones. And these are our super thick cards. Royce Freeman, of course, to the Broncos. That was gloves. Cortland Sutton just got mixed into the super thick ones. I don't know why. He's a Bronco. Anthony Miller is a Bear. That is a glove. It is numbered to 80. Here's Ronald Jones again. That is numbered to 32. He is a Tampa Bay Buccaneer. That is also a glove relic. A Baker Mayfield glove relic to 84. Sorry, to 84. And then Hayden Hurst and the Ravens with a nice relic from the cleats. That one is numbered to 22. So I guess now we know how many pieces you can cut up cleats into. 22, apparently. All right, that has this case of Immaculate Collegiate all finished up. Remember, we have one more case of that coming up, and it will be opened on Monday night. So if you're a fan of Immaculate Collegiate, come back and see us on Monday night, because we're going to open another case of it then. But first, we got to finish up what we're working on tonight. If you did not see this earlier, I am projecting a Wednesday shipping date. If you happen to be in any of these breaks tonight, if you happen to not pull something, your team gets skunked, which I hope doesn't happen, but it's going to probably. I think we already did have a few teams in the last break. Any consolation card or cards that you are due will be shipped out with the rest of the breaks, since these are all paid shipping breaks. And of course, Wednesday is just a projected estimate. I'm going to try to get it out to you faster than that. If something unexpected happens, it could always fall a day later, but I'm hoping, anticipating Wednesday, hoping for sooner. We'll say it like that, all right? 16 boxes of 2018 Inception Baseball. This is case break number 11. It happens to be the last of the Inception that I have on hand. So I may bring some more in, but if I do, it's going to probably be a little while, simply because we've got a lot of Topps Chrome coming in on Wednesday. I've still got Allen and Genter here. We've got Optic yet to finish up. So a lot of baseball products sitting that I need to work through. So if I do bring in more, it'll probably be a little while on Inception. And note the Kansas City Royals, they are not on the checklist, so they were not listed for sale in the break. Yeah, Topps and Panini, they like to dump loads of stuff on us at certain times of the year. Right before the National, which is, of course, next week, is when it is just unbelievable, all the stuff they have coming out. And then they do that again right around Thanksgiving and Christmas. They just roll out products at such an aggressive pace. It's crazy. And then there's other times, you know, we'll go through the year, and sometimes we have those lulls of couple of weeks where maybe you've only got one product or two products coming out in a 2 or 3 week period. It's like, come on, guys, y'all could spread some of that out, but they don't. And yeah, next week is crazy because I have so much stuff coming in. Immaculate baseball, of course, I'm looking forward to. We're all looking forward to Topps Chrome, I think. Noir basketball is always a fun one to open. And what was our other one? I've already forgotten what our other one was. What's our fourth one? Did I already say all four? I don't even know now. Noir, Topps Chrome, Immaculate baseball. What did I leave out? There's another one. There's a fourth one that I'm... Oh, Elements. Elements football. Yeah, that's it. And Elements is going to be fun. Brandon's in the house. Hi, Brandon. Brandon is looking for some St. Louis Cardinals. So, Inception. We have 1 pack per box. There is 1 hit per pack. Autograph or autograph memorabilia or whatever the case may be. We will find on-card autographs if it is not paired with memorabilia. If it is paired with memorabilia, they're usually sticker autographs with Topps. Should be 2 case hits. One of them will be a silver signings autograph, usually signed in silver ink, although we had one signed in gold ink. And those are typically numbered around 99. And then we'll also have a case hit of a jumbo patch card. Although our last case, we had 2 case hits. We had 2 jumbo patch cards, plus our silver signing. So every once in a while you get lucky. And then, of course, each pack will also have a couple of parallel cards. If they're green, they will be unnumbered. And if they are a different color, they'll be numbered up through 150. And then we should have 4 base cards as well. So 4 base, 2 parallel, 1 hit per pack. Kind of how it shakes out. We've had good luck with Inception. We've pulled some nice stuff along the way. And I always enjoy opening it. I probably would have brought in some more if not for the fact that we're just inundated right now. Trying to finish up Allen and Genter, and then of course Topps Chrome coming on Wednesday, and then I won't even be halfway through certified before we get hit with Elements football, and we'll barely be done with Cornerstones, and we'll be hit with Noir basketball. I mean, it's just crazy. No spacing in there to catch our breath. So Inception, if I do restock it, it will probably be a little while. But we got through a good amount of it this year. I mean, 11 cases, that's solid. It's not bad. Okay, we are almost have it all out of the box. We're almost to the home stretch. At last. Delayed gratification no more. We are ready to start checking it out. See what we can find. Okay, our parallels, first one is green, of course, which means unnumbered, Anthony Rizzo and the Cubs. Then we have Alex Bregman /99 for the Astros. Our base, Greg Allen, Carlos Correa, Ramel Tapia, Jose Ramirez. Our first hit out is Dominic Smith for the Mets. And that's a nice patch, numbered 275. It's actually a really cool patch. I mean, you know, it's mostly gray, but we have just enough of the edges of letters there to make that interesting. So I kind of like that patch. The layout of it's kind of cool. A couple of green for our parallels here. It's Arenado and Chance Cisco. Our base, Renfroe, Sanchez, Phillips, and Hamilton. And our hit is for the Indians. Oh, it's Francisco Lindor. Nice. Well, that's really nice. Francisco Lindor /75. I saw, you know, I see the Francisco. I'm getting ready to say it's Mejia. No, it isn't. It's Lindor. Excellent hit for the Indians. We have Brett Phillips and the Brewers, 250. And then a Brett Phillips green unnumbered parallel. Our base, Benintendi, Mancini, Seager, and Stanton. And the Astros have a hit, J.D. Davis to 230. Walker Buehler, Dodgers, green unnumbered. Ahmed Rosario to 150 for the Mets. Our base, Bregman, Souza, Cooper, and Frazier. Our hits for the Nationals, and it's Victor Robles. We're having a nice case so far. Oh, I like that patch a lot. That's numbered to 99. You've got all three colors in it, and that's actually an excellent little hit there for the Nats with Victor Robles. We need to find us some Juan. I mean, Juan Soto's not going to be in here, but I'm just thinking about the fact that Juan got called up ahead of Victor since Victor was injured. Thinking, man, we need to see some Juan Soto hits and some products coming up pretty soon, one would hope. Besides Bowman, I mean. Numbered to 150, Tyler Wade. Miguel Andujar is unnumbered for the Yankees, but green. Rizzo, Banda, Barrios, and Austin were our base. The Indians have another hit. It is Bradley Zimmer to 230. Yeah, so Juan Soto I'm sure will be an update, but I'm wondering what he might be in before that. Again, I'm talking outside of Bowman. I know he's in Bowman. He's been in Bowman for a while, but wondering what else Topps is going to slide him into. Paul is here. Hi, Paul. Paul is looking for some Ichiro. Billy Hamilton to 50 for my Cincinnati Reds. Ozzie Albies, green parallel for the Braves. Our base, Brinson, Dominic Smith, Newcomb, and Woodruff. And our hit is Ozzie Albies. Nice hit for the Braves to 230. I'd say we're having a pretty good case thus far. Robles and Albies and Francisco Lindor. Yeah, we're rocking along pretty good on this one. Jose Barrios and Tyler Austin, our two parallels. DeYoung, Happ. There's Ichiro. He's a Marlin on there, though. Make note of that. Ichiro for the Marlins. J.P. Crawford for the Phillies. And Tyler Austin for the Yankees to 25. Nice low number signature. How are you tonight, Paul? Are you did you have a good week? So we're all just glad to get to the weekend, probably. Whether it was good or a bad week. Weekend always rules. Anthony Banda, green parallel. There is Paul DeYoung to 75 for the Cardinals. Mookie Betts, Tyler Mahle, Lynn, and Donaldson were our base cards. There's another Robles for the Nats. This one, of course, on card because it's not paired with a relic, and it is numbered to 230. Our parallels are both green and unnumbered. Padres with Manny and the Marlins with Is it Alcantara or Alcantara? You know I'm going to say it wrong probably regardless, but I've never known which one is the right one. J.D. Davis, Astros, Mike Trout, Joe Jimenez, and Eric Fetty. Jacob Faria for the Tampa Bay Rays to 75 is our autograph hit. Paul, I don't know. You know, there's especially in here, they can really be two different things. Like Sandy Alcantara or Tara that we just saw. His base card is correct as the Marlins, but his hits in here, if I'm remembering correctly, he's still a Cardinal. So his signatures go to the Cardinals. So Ichiro could be the same. I don't know. If he has... any other, something in here besides the base, it doesn't necessarily mean they will both be for the same team. So you kind of never know. Well, we would know if we went to the checklist, but I mean, off the top of my head, I don't. Parker Bridwell to 150 for the Angels. Noah Syndergaard, green parallel for the Mets. Flaherty, Mejia, Barreto, and Hoskins. Here comes our case hit. Our jumbo patch autograph card is for the Brewers. It's Brandon Woodruff and numbered 260. And of course, it's going to be a nice big patch because, hey, it's our jumbo patch card. So, nice hit if you are the Brewers. Nice little Brandon Woodruff case hit for you. And our parallels, Sean Newcomb to 99 for the Braves, and Bryce Harper for the Nats in the green unnumbered. Syndergaard, Altuve, Blackburn, and Faria, our base. And our hit, it's another Bradley Zimmer for the Indians. Bradley is numbered to 99. Green parallel, Zach Granite for the Twins. And then we have a Brandon Woodruff for the Brewers, numbered to 99. Our base, Bader, Gomez, Williams, Freeman. And our hit is Ian Happ for the Cubbies to 230. Hey, didn't somebody trade for J.A. Happ, the pitcher? Didn't somebody make a trade for him? Or did I just dream that? Sometimes I don't know. I think sometimes I do dream weird stuff, and then I think it really happened. I don't know. But I think somebody picked up J.A. Happ, but I don't remember who or what was involved in the trade. But I do think I heard someone talking about it. Billy Hamilton, green parallel, unnumbered. Max Fried to 150 for the Braves. Santana, Shoop, Jorge, and McMahon, our base cards. Our hit is Paul DeYoung for the Cardinals. Hey, hey, there's your Cardinal. It is numbered to 75. So that makes you happy, right, Brandon? You're on the board with Cardinals autograph anyway. We have a green Marquez for the Rockies, unnumbered, and an Ian Happ for the Cubbies to 75. Our base, Springer, Montgomery, Healy, and Lucas Sims. Here's our other case hit. This is Silver Signings. It's to 90. Sean Newcomb and the Atlanta Braves. Oh, Paul, you just pulled up the checklist, and Ichiro is on there only as Marlin. Okay. I wasn't really sure, because sometimes they will be in one product for more than one team, and I hadn't really dissected the checklist other than I know the Royals aren't on it, and that's about as far as I got. Dustin Fowler, that's the green parallel for the A's, and there's a Rafael Devers to 150 for the Red Sox. Manny Machado, Cody Bellinger, Bradley Zimmer, Luis Gohara for the Braves, our base. Our hit is Colorado Rockies, Ryan McMahon, another nice patch to 199. All right, guys, it is last box mojo time. Let's see if we can't pull something big out of here. Hunter Renfroe and Gary Sanchez, our parallels, both green, unnumbered. Beltre, Jake Lamb, Nicky Delmonico, Christian Aurora. Note he is correctly a Tampa Bay Ray, finally, on his base card. And our last hits for the Indians. It's Mike Clevenger to 99. Indians actually pulled quite a few things in here. All right, so let's recap Inception. We'll start out by buzzing through our base cards. This sort of purple color to 150. Whenever you see the more maroon type color, that is to 75. And then we have this to 99, which is very similar to the maroon color. I don't know what color you want to call it. Let's call it grape to 99, because I don't know really what it should be. So 75, 50, 150, 150, 50, and 99. Those are our numbered cards that did not have an autograph or relic attached to them. Then to recap, of course, Rockies, Cardinals, Brewers with a case hit, Braves, Indians, Nice hit for the Nationals, the Astros. The Cleveland Indians, a nice case hit for the Braves. The Cubbies, the Indians, the Rays, the Nationals, the Yankees. Nice Francisco Lindor for the Indians. And then Dominic Smith for the Mets. Got us started tonight. So that is Inception. And as I said, that's the last of the Inception that's on hand, too. So it really is it for Inception, unless I order some more in. We are next heading into Cornerstones. I got to get a drink of water here, and then we'll roll with it. So we opened some Cornerstones earlier this week. I like it. I thought it was a nice product. Based on the bids that I saw tonight, maybe not everyone agrees with me. I don't know. Or maybe everyone was just busy bidding on other stuff. But, woo, it did not do well tonight. Okay, so you probably saw this by now, right? But if you didn't, Projecting Wednesday, hoping for sooner. If you don't pull anything for your team, no base card, no nothing, your consolation card or cards will still ship out with the rest of the break on this one. So it is 12 boxes of 2017-18 Cornerstones basketball. This is a full case break. Break number 2. It just came out Wednesday. Yeah, so we broke some Wednesday. We're going to break some more tonight. And, of course, everything we opened tonight ended tonight on eBay the 27th of July. Team names are there on the left. Winning bidders are across from it on the right-hand side. And we had some nice stuff come out of the first case. For sure we did. I'm trying to think what all was in there. I have opened so much stuff this week, and I have sorted so much stuff this week. Sorted a lot of Spectra, too, and I'm trying to get in my head, like, what was Spectra, what was Cornerstones, you know? It's hard to remember sometimes. And this is 1 pack per box, and then each of our packs is going to have a couple of autographs and one memorabilia card in it. That's how they should be lined out. And of course, Cornerstones, that the product is named for. That's a very nice card. It's quad relics up in each corner, as you might imagine. And then typically an on-card signature. I don't know, might be some stickers in there too, but it's basically the nicest card out of Grand Reserve last year. And they took that same card design, of course, and put it into Vertex football as well. But it debuted in Grand Reserve basketball last year, that particular card design did, anyway. And they didn't bring Grand Reserve back, so they gave us this instead. So Cornerstones will keep us busy until we get to Noir basketball anyway, which I'm not going to open a lot of Noir, a couple of cases, and that'll be it. Because again, it's, you know, it's pricey. It's about the same price as Spectra, actually. But that has usually has very good resale value. Now, certainly if you get a player that doesn't have great resale value in anything, they're not going to suddenly have, you know, great resale value in that any more than they would in National Treasures or Spectra or anything else. But I'm talking about the high profile, the hot players. You pull them out of Noir, you're usually going to make a little money anyway. Assuming that's your goal. Some people want to get them and keep them, so it all depends on what your ultimate goal is. Well, my ultimate goal right now is to get this pack out of this box. Because it kind of wanted to stay in there. Oh, man. You know what I saw today? Okay, you know how Panini, or maybe you don't know, but every Friday, usually Friday, sometimes Saturday, but Panini publishes weekly a redemption like spreadsheet that shows what they fulfilled out of redemptions that have been sitting in your account. And what showed up this week, and I'm just hoping mine is in this group, because I've been waiting on this thing for like 2 years. Ezekiel Elliott rookie out of Prime Signatures. Yeah, it shows that he shipped this week. So I am hoping that my redemption that I've been waiting on for 2 years is finally going to show up. But we'll find out, I guess. Laurie Markkinen for the Bulls on our insert. And please note that all of these insert, this one's called Startups, but there's some others that are similar. They're all very curved. Whatever coating they've used on them, it definitely has caused a curvature on those cards, reminiscent of the old days of Prism. This is numbered to 165, Buddy Hield. And then we have numbered to 99, I believe that said Enes Kanter and the Knicks. The Raptors, Kyle Lowry, fractured. And that's, of course, memorabilia hit. Coming up next is the Rockets with Key, numbered to 150. Does that say 159? Why is it one? Yes, it does, doesn't it? Why is it to 159? I don't know why they do weird numbers sometimes, but they do. Rudy Gay. Hey, that's cool for the Spurs. Rudy Gay to 129. And that, of course, is one of our Cornerstones cards I was talking about before, where you've got the quad relics and nice on-card, usually on-card autograph. So Rudy Gay and the Spurs, the first Cornerstones that we see tonight. Then we have Unbreakables. This, again, a little curved as well. That's Paul Gasol for the Spurs. Zach LaVine to 199 for the Bulls. And then for the Pacers, that is Miles Turner. I think that's actually to 89. I've been saying 99. I believe that's actually 89, so apologies for that. Josh Jackson and the Suns, relic. But we have another Sun coming up right behind it. It's Davin Reed. That's to 159 as well. Sticker. Uh-oh. Lakers. Lonzo Ball. Should be Cornerstone. Yeah, it is. To 199. There's a nice Lonzo Ball on-card autograph. Quad relic. Cornerstones for the LA Lakers. So congrats, Lakers. Unbreakables, we have Kevin Garnett for the T-Wolves. Then we have to 165, and the Mavericks, it's Wesley Matthews. Kevin Love, the big money man this week, numbered to 25 for the Cavs. For the Clippers, it's Gallinari, fractured memorabilia. Michael Adams for the Denver Nuggets. Michael Adams is numbered to 159. And the Nuggets, I believe, are about to have a nice little hit here with Jokic. Yeah, to 49. Nice hit if you're the Denver Nuggets. I mean, the guy's good. You've got, that's a little thicker than our other Cornerstones have been, presumably because it's lower numbered. So the memorabilia pieces are, in theory, supposed to be a little better, and the cards are usually a little thicker. So Nuggets to 49 on that one. Gina, how are you, Gina? Where you been? Startups, Malik Monk and the Hornets. Numbered to 165, Cleveland Cavaliers, George Hill. That is numbered to 89 for the Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry. The Clippers, Patrick Beverley, relic. Looks like the Magic are up next with Evan Fournier. That's to 159. It's a sticker. Hey, no sweat, Gina. I am not worried about it. I knew you had it under control. Not to worry at all. Steven Jackson for the Warriors. Cornerstones to 129. Sim Berry. This is, we are opening right now, 2017-18 Cornerstones basketball break number 2 that ended on eBay tonight. And we're probably, are we halfway through yet? 2, 4, 6, no, 8. So we're 4 boxes into the 12-box case on this one. So, oh, Gina, you can't find a card you sold, a 1961 Fleer, and you can't find it. Uh-oh. That's not a good sign. Kobe's here. Hi, Kobe. You're looking for Mr. Bam Adebayo. Startups, Lonzo Ball. Once again, guys, all these inserts that look like that have the curvature to them. Whatever coating they used is causing the cards to bow up. To 165, Isaiah Thomas and the Lakers. To 89, it's Doug McDermott and the Mavericks. The Pistons hit with Reggie Jackson. Little Reggie relic. Gina, there was tons of cool stuff in Immaculate. Yeah, we had some really nice... had a Baker Mayfield, it was either to 5 or to 8 out of there. We had a Mason Rudolph, once again, that was either to 5 or to 8, and I don't remember which was which. Both really nice patches. A lot of good relics, cleats and gloves and whatnot, as you would expect in Immaculate. Gerald Henderson for the Celtics. That is numbered to 49. We had an Ezekiel Elliott in there, numbered on-card auto, numbered to 10. Immaculate was good tonight. Yeah, definitely was. John Collins and the Hawks. Cornerstones. Numbered to 199. On-card autograph quad relic. Oh, I see a redemption hanging out in the back there. Saric startups for the 76ers. Number to 165, Paul Gasol and the Spurs. And then number to 89, it's the Clippers and Tobias Harris. Dirk Nowitzki for the Dallas Mavericks. Fractured insert with a relic hit. Behind that, oh man. For the Wizards, it's Christian Laettner. And that's Cornerstones to 129. Okay, you guys know I went to school at UK, so I'm sure everybody in the whole world knows about the Christian Laettner shot in the NCAA tournament when he was with Duke playing against my Kentucky Wildcats. And if you don't know it, they play it about 700,000 times every single year for March Madness. So I see Christian Laettner and I just can't help it. It automatically comes out as, oh, before anything else. I just can't help it. Unbreakables, Al Horford for the Celtics. Gina, yeah, I don't know why Cornerstones did not sell well tonight, but you're correct. It definitely did not sell well tonight, and that's kind of an understatement. But yeah, I don't know why. That just happens sometimes. People buying other products or they're busy or whatever, who knows. That is the Bulls to 165, Robin Lopez. Goran Dragic to 25 for the Heat. For the Hornets, it's Dwight Howard, fractured relic. Oh, Kobe. Kobe doesn't like Christian Laettner either. Okay, so I'm not alone in that then, at least. Charlie Ward and the Knicks, franchise foundations to 159. I mean, obviously, I don't know the guy. He may be a perfectly nice, lovely man, but I do know that shot from that tournament. I remember that, and that just makes me so sad. So every time I see him, that's what I think of, and so it makes me feel very unhappy when I see him. Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. That is that to 15? No, to 75. But still in all, a nice on-card autograph, Cornerstones, Kevin Love. But yeah, we've gotten good stuff out of Cornerstones too, Gina. So I don't know. I mean, we pulled the Kevin Durant Wednesday night too, and I mean, it's got good hits. A lot of it's on card. I don't really know. I don't know what the deal was tonight with that. Vlade Divac for the Kings, Unbreakables. That is to 165, Jordan Clarkson for the Cavaliers. I'm not used to saying Cavaliers with his name attached. To 49, it's Kevin Durant and the Golden State Warriors. Zizic for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Relic was when he was a Celtic, as you can tell by the fact that it is green. It should also say that on the back. Blah, 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 when he was a member of the Celtics, yeah. Eldon Campbell for the Charlotte Hornets. That is numbered to 49. You said, what did you say? I don't think having your cornerstone being Leitner helps. Well, I mean, there's lots of other cornerstones, too, besides just Christian Leitner being in here. But, you know, like Kobe says you can't be a Kentucky fan and like Christian Leitner. And Kobe, I would have to agree with you on that one. That's a rough one. That's one that lives with you for a while. Memphis Grizzlies, Dylan Brooks. That is numbered to 75. And for some reason, Dylan signed it over here when he had all that beautiful white space, and he jumbles it all up into one little tiny mess over there. But anyway, that's what he did. So if you have the Grizzlies, you have a rookie Dylan Brooks hit for you there. Okay, so Stang Lover, Blazers, Clippers, Raptors, Grizzlies. Well, we just got your Grizzly for you. And Buffalo Jr. says, he's quoting LeVar, let's speak some Sixers into existence. That's LeVar Ball talk right there. Speak it into existence. But let's do it. I like it. Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs from downtown. That is a case hit, of course. Once again, some curvature to it. This was last seen as a case hit in Studios basketball last year. They didn't bring Studios back, but kept our case hit and just carried it to here. To 165, it is Portis and the Bulls. Saric to the 76ers. You spoke it into existence. To 89. Dwayne Bacon and the Hornets. Relic. And another redemption. We're also leaving it upside down because I'm mean that way. I make you wait till the end of the break, but I don't know who it is either, so I have to wait too. Tyler Lydon and the Nuggets. Nice cornerstone to 75. And that relic in the top, of course, you know that one's my favorite because it's two colors. It's more interesting. Okay, we have startups. Markelle Fultz for the Sixers. See, you did. Your LeVarism is working. Oh, okay, all right. Now Buffalo Jr. is revising the Mojo request to specify ink, please. Okay, so we gotta rework the Mojo. Steven Adams to 165 for the Thunder, and then we have to 89 the Nets. Here comes Dennis Smith Jr. for the Mavericks. Relic. And the Celtics are coming up with Kadeem Allen. Kadeem is numbered to 75. I think I just got the wrong sleeve, too. Phoenix Suns, you're about to be happy. At least I think you are. I would be if I were you right now. Because you have a cornerstone of Devin Booker. To 129 on-card autograph quad relic. You know, we have not been seeing a lot of Devin Booker coming out of products lately. Signed, I mean. So it's kind of nice to see him showing up in there again. Luke Kennard, Startups, Pistons. For the Rockets to 169, that's James Harden. 165, sorry, I do that every time, don't I? DeMar DeRozan to 89 for the Raptors. Zach Collins and the Portland Trailblazers. Isn't that you too, Stang Lover? Did you say Blazers a while ago? I think maybe you did. Gershon, yada da 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 da. You know I can't say his last name. To 159 for the Celtics. Yeah, so, yep, that's his last name, what I just said there. LaMarcus Aldridge and the Spurs, numbered to 49 with a nice cornerstones. Gina, you said you are a huge University of Vermont fan. You had a close game with UK last year. You play Kansas and Louisville this year. Oh, mercy. Yeah, Louisville, you'll probably be okay because, Chris Mack is going to get them turned around. There's no question. But it's probably going to take him a couple of recruiting seasons to kind of get things, to get the ship going in the right direction again. So, they'll still be good, but I think you'll probably be okay with Louisville. But Kansas looks pretty tough this year, so I don't know. Kansas may be a hard one. That is Gortat Unbreakables for the Wizards. Number to 165, Robin Lopez and the Bulls. Julius Randle and the Lakers to 49. He is a Laker no more, of course, but he's a Laker right there. That's all that matters. For the Hawks, we have John Collins, relic. Kobe says Louisville will be a win. I'm assuming you mean Vermont is going to beat Louisville, right? I think that's what you're saying to me there. For the Warriors, we have Al. Is that Adels? Adel? Well, all right. Al to 75. And another redemption. So we have 3 redemptions. Out of the first case, one of our redemptions was Kevin Durant, which was very nice. Let's see what we come up with tonight. Who did they steal from Moorhead? Kobe, what recruit did Louisville take from Moorhead? I don't think I know who that is, or maybe I will when I hear the name, but right off the top of my head, I can't think who it is. Donovan Mitchell, Keystone Signatures. Yeah, the Utah Jazz, meanwhile, they were grumbling, they were unhappy, their night had been ruined, but guess what? We just saved it with Donovan Mitchell for you. And then we have Brandon Ingram, Cornerstones Quartz. And following that is Justin Jackson, Rookie Cornerstones Crystal. Oh boy, all this crystal, quartz, and yada, yada, yada. I can't remember which one is numbered to what, so guess what? We're going to go look them all up. If I could wake my laptop back up, it was trying to nap on me there. So let's come along here, bringing you along with me. We were in here, obviously, in Immaculate earlier, so let me get back to square one. And we'll get our checklist loaded up and find out what's happening here. What everything is going to be numbered to. Make sure I switched you to my view. Good, I did. So we'll go to Donovan Mitchell first, which is Keystone Signatures is the card set. Card number 26 is Donovan Mitchell, and he is numbered to 99. Not bad, Jazz, not bad. A lot of our rookie stuff in here was higher than that, so Donovan Mitchell to 99. I'm sure you will happily take it, right? That's what I'm thinking. And then we're going to go to Justin Jackson, Rookie Cornerstones Crystal is where we're headed. So let's get that up. Rookie Cornerstones Crystal. Card number 165, and he is numbered to 75. So another low number. I like it when they're all below 100. That makes me happy. And finally, Brandon Ingram is Cornerstones Quartz. It doesn't, gotta get back up here to find that. Card number 39. What are you going to be numbered to, Brandon? You are numbered to 49. We got lower with every one, didn't we? We went from 99 to 75 to 49. Okay, you know what time it is now. It's recap time. Kobe, I'm sorry we didn't find you any Bam Adebayo tonight. He was, he came out a lot in Spectra. I kind of expected to see him a lot in cornerstones, and we may yet, but obviously not in here tonight. I can't remember if he was in the first case or not. He could have been, but I don't remember. So let's start off with our redemptions. Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz to 99. Brandon Ingram to 49 for the Lakers. Justin Jackson to 75 for the Kings, of course. Oh, let's find our case hit, too, and look at that again. Of course, all of the other base cards, they're numbered. We're not going to look through all those, but we will take another look at our case hit, which is Kawhi Leonard and the Spurs, the From Downtown insert. And here we go with our hits. We're only going to look at the front this time. We're not going to flip them over. So that is Celtics, Mavericks, Hornets, Cavaliers, Knicks, Wizards, Hawks, and then we have Warriors, Magic, Nuggets, nice Lonzo Ball for the Lakers, Key for the Rockets, and then the Raptors have a fractured insert relic. Tyler Lydon, Nuggets, there's the Dylan Brooks for the Grizzlies. Hornets hit again. Cavaliers, fractured for the Hornets. A fractured relic for the Mavericks. Celtics and the Pistons. Gina, oh, you have a Bam Adebayo Donruss optic. You were going to give it to your... Dang, man. You were just going to give it away? Daggone, Gina. Yeah, well, you know, I of course, I'm sure you're typing that to Kobe. So, Kobe, are you still on there? Gina's offering you something up there. The Warriors, the Hawks, the Spurs, Celtics, Blazers, and the nice Devin Booker for the Suns. Yeah, man, that's, if Kobe doesn't want it, Gina, I would buy it from you. Clippers, Nuggets, Clippers again, the Suns, and the Spurs. But I'm going to give Kobe first shot at it because I know he was particularly looking for that tonight, and he didn't have any luck in here, and I want to give him first shot. So, Kobe, where'd you go, man? Did you wander off and leave too soon, and you don't know that Gina's offering up a nice Bam Adebayo redemption? I don't know. Where'd you go, man? All right, so while we're waiting to see how that plays out, I'm going to get these sleeves back in their package, and then we're going to put up the spreadsheet info one more time. We'll take a look at what's coming up in the days ahead and all that sort of stuff before I sign off tonight. And what did I do with it? Where's my tab that has the spreadsheet? There we go. So I'm sure everybody probably saw this by now, but anticipated Wednesday shipping date, sooner if I can get to it. If you got blanked in the break, Constellation cards will ship with the rest of the break since it is a paid shipping break tonight. We didn't have any, no memorabilia, no 1 or 2 box breaks tonight. It was all by the cases. And then our breaks coming up for the days ahead. So tomorrow night we've got an autographed baseball bat, an autographed batting helmet, and we're going to do a half case of Leaf autographed football jerseys. Those just came out today. They're an 8-box case. I haven't done jerseys as a half case. I do it with the helmets. I haven't tried it with the jerseys. So we're going to try a case and see how it goes. And if I don't lose my absolute behind from a money standpoint, we'll bust through a few cases that way. If I kind of go way upside down and it makes me sad and unhappy because I lose a bunch of money, then we'll go back to doing them one at a time. Somewhere along the way, we'll go back to one at a time anyway. But for now, we're going to bust into this first case as a half case and a half case. We will also open the last case I have of Optic Baseball on Saturday night. Sunday, an autographed mini helmet, a new era baseball cap. Yeah, that's a whole new thing that we're going to open. Haven't opened those before. Brand new product. a baseball jersey, and a three-peat basketball box. Those are always fun because there's 3 autographed items in them: a jersey, a basketball, and a photograph, all for the price of 1 break. So they're always fun. And then a half case of Allen and Ginter baseball. On Monday, we'll open the preferred players autographed baseballs by the case of those. We did a bunch of those earlier. This is a different checklist, though. This is the national edition with a totally different checklist. It is down at the bottom of the listing if you guys want to check it out. It's down there where I put all the manufacturer information. And it is a player break, so I'm not listing it by team on this first case. It's by the player's name, and we'll see how that shakes out and decide what to do from there. We'll break the second half of the Leaf football jersey case. Then we'll break our second and final case of immaculate collegiate football on Monday. And then certified football, we'll break another case of it Monday night as well. Tuesday, we'll break a third case of cornerstones, which will be the last of it that I have on hand, and some more Allen and Ginter. Wednesday, Everything and Its Brother is released on Wednesday. It's going to be an insanely busy day. And we're going to break a case of Elements Football, brand new product from Panini. Looks pretty nice. We'll check it out. A case of Noir Basketball, very high-end product. Awesome looking cards, black and white for the most part. Very cool set. If you're not familiar with it, check it out. And we'll also open a case of Immaculate Baseball and a half case of Chrome Baseball. All of that stuff comes out on Wednesday. Yeah, can you believe? All of that. So we'll be very busy Wednesday night. And that, I guess, has got me wrapped up for tonight. So, Gina, awesome. Yeah, if you want to send the Bam Adebayo redemption, I will gladly hold on to that and see. We'll see if I hear back from Kobe. I think he might have signed off. And if he doesn't want it or need it or whatever, I will happily take that off your hands. Just let me know. Shoot me a price over there when you send it over in messages, and we'll get you squared away. So I always will happily accept cards and redemptions for my Steelers and my former UK players. And in fact, I buy some Steelers often on here from Nicholas. When he has extra redemptions, he'll come in and say, hey, I've got redemptions for so-and-so and so-and-so. I'll be like, yeah, I want them. And I buy them from him. So, hey, it works out. You guys get extra? Yeah, I'll take them off your hands. So we will get it worked out. And I guess, guys, that really is it. And gals, that is it for me tonight. So we'll be back at it tomorrow night. Hopefully I will see you again then. In the meantime, kick back, enjoy the weekend, and we'll see you soon. Bye now.